Welcome, everybody, to the Dumb Guys Do Racing podcast, a weekly automotive podcast hosted by four drivers from the PDX Sim team. Myself, Sean, followed up by Jimbo, Coach Mike, and Todd. Join us every Monday as we drop a new episode of the Dumb Guys Do Racing podcast where we talk about sim racing, motorsports, and street cars, the new up-and-coming street cars are coming out, fun cars that we would like to drive. So we're talking, the new Porsches, the new Z car, Ferrari, Lamborghini, supercars, hypercars, all the good stuff, and just kind of chit-chatting and bullshitting along the way. So join us every Monday for a new episode of the Dumb Guys Do Racing podcast. We really appreciate it. And don't forget to subscribe. Thank you very much, and enjoy the show. Real quick, if you're a sim racer and you're looking for a new sim rig, check out the affiliate link down below for Extreme Sim Racing. I run an Extreme Sim Racing cockpit for about a year and a half now, and I love it. It's well built. There's no flex. They got great customer service. They got all kinds of products. And right now, if you buy anything through the website, you get a month of iRacing for free. I think it's a month or 3 months. You're going to want to click the link and go check it out because you get some free iRacing to go along with your purchase. And they got Sim Magic gear and all kinds of stuff. So check out the Extreme Sim Racing affiliate link. We'd really appreciate it. Plus, they got some pretty great stuff. Also, if you're thinking about starting your own podcast like we did, check out the affiliate link for Buzzsprout. We chose Buzzsprout because it's easy to use, easy to figure out. And if you're new at this thing, check them out. Check the affiliate link. On your second build cycle, they're going to kick you back $20 in Amazon gift cards. So check it out. We'd really appreciate it. And also at the bottom, there's a support the show link. That'll take you to our PayPal account. If you'd like to donate to the show, we'd really appreciate it. Thank you guys for listening and enjoy the show.
This is probably like 20 minutes from where I grew up.
20 minutes from where he grew up. Jimbo's down.
Holy shit.
Holy shit. I gotta see this now. Oh, what?
Investigations are happening right now to figure out exactly what fell from the sky in Northern California. This is video KCRA3 obtained this last night, and you can see that
Holy
shit. There's a front tooth the color of a fucking Tootsie Roll.
Oh my
God. Investigation tonight is in Nevada County by the Penn Valley Fire.
Yeah, man, I'm telling you, this thing fell out of the sky, hit my goddamn barn and burn it up.
Burn up the barn.
Hit right in the meth lab and burnt my barn down.
Episode 11, burnt my barn down. Everyone, welcome back to a new episode of DGDR Dumb Guys Do Racing, and we're back. Jimbo's back. Everyone's here. We got Jimbo, Coach Mike, and Todd.
Y'all. So that was crazy. That was a crazy
right.
intro.
Very.
That's good.
Oh, that's
good,
awesome.
Good times.
Oh, I just wanted to say, great podcast last week. Very listenable.
Nice. Thank you.
Thanks for picking up the slack.
Yeah, we tried to hold down the fort. Ended up doing a couple hours. It was crazy. We thought it'd be like a half hour, 45 minutes. It turned into 2 hours.
The longest one yet.
It was good. It was good times holding down the fort. But Jimbo is back. Did you have a good trip down there in old Huntington Beach? Oh, Huntington Beach. I did that last week.
If you like 72, sunny, the slight breeze, palm trees,
Ocean,
brown skin, the smell of the sea, the sand under your feet, then it would probably be good.
Oh, sounds
For me,
like
I was glad to get back home to 50 degrees and piss and rain. It was
piss
amazing.
and rain.
I mean, I was squinting all the time, put
Right.
sunglasses on, still squinting, couldn't handle it, you know. It was great. It was like a great weekend. Did some really fun stuff. Went to a Tiger Army show. Went to Oktoberfest at Old World Village.
Nice.
So it was Oktoberfest was a little slow, but the food was outstanding and the beer was good. So
Food and beer. Can't beat it. That's for sure.
All that matters.
Right?
Food and some good cervezas.
Yeah. Cerveza. No, we're not drinking Mexican beer.
Yeah,
it was
German, right.
German beer. It was
German beer.
Cultural, you know.
Maria. I can't do Arnold. I wish I could do Arnold. Get to the chopper.
No, don't do it anymore. There's no reason to do it anymore. I listened to the podcast last week, and I never listened to the podcast because I hate the sound of my voice. So it was great being able to listen to the podcast, and
Nice.
you guys did a great job. I really enjoyed it.
Hell yeah. Good to hear. We did it, boys. We did it. Round of applause for Coach Mike and Todd.
Yep.
Good job. Hell yeah.
Jimbo
Well,
approved.
yeah, Jimbo approved. You got the stamp right there. I wish I had the stamp sound effect. But this week of dailies was Daily C was pretty good. I wish I would have done a little bit more. And also I started my second account, but holy shit, it takes forever. I don't know. What do you have to do to get to sport mode? What book? The last book?
No, you don't have to get to like
Sport
11
was
to 11.
6. No, I thought it was 6.
6 now. I'm on like 9. And it's still not
Is it a
opened
couple
up.
licenses you have to get too?
I don't
Or is
know.
it just books?
I think it's 11, somewhere 11, 14, somewhere around
Okay.
there.
Yeah, I
shows you how
started the
much
second
we know about
account
the game.
trying to get that practice in. So, but yeah, it's just, oh my God. I got to do all this shit again. That's what I don't like.
Luckily,
Right.
you closed. Pardon me. Luckily, you closed all those pools, so now you can do it.
Right? Yep. Started
Have a little more
today.
free time. Oh, nice.
Yep. So, yeah. Getting
Well,
it
get
going.
that done.
What
that done.
rating is your second account?
I think it was either a high B or low A
Okay.
last time I played on Sport. So it should carry over. So crossing,
Yeah.
it should be a low A though. So that'll
I believe
be
it
good.
was last I can remember.
Yeah. So I should be able to jump in there going strong.
Cool.
So that's good.
Nice.
Yep. That'll help your Mondays be a little bit better.
Oh yeah. Big time.
Yeah, did any of you
Get
guys
that
do
practice in.
Daily Race B at all?
I didn't do any. I don't think.
No, I didn't do one race in that.
No, I time trialed it. That was it.
Race
Okay.
C was just
It was
Race
fun.
C was That was a lot of fun.
Strategy.
Yeah.
Sean posted a video on the PDX Sim team
Oh, yeah, that's
page
right.
of the PDX Sim team versus
Street.
Grove Street, and
Jimbo.
that was
Yeah.
a fun. No,
Oh,
don't say
I know,
who won
I know.
or lost. You got to make him go watch it.
Go watch
Yeah.
PDXM Team
Definitely worth
YouTube
watching.
channel and subscribe while you're there. And then also go to the About section and click the links for everyone else's YouTube pages and go subscribe. We'd appreciate it. But yeah, I
gonna
forgot
say,
about that.
I'm just going to say this. Mike qualified second behind Grove.
Yeah.
Yes.
Fucking strong times. Dude, that was a good race. That was
It was.
It was.
a good one. So yeah, check it out, everybody.
Yeah, definitely check that one out. It's very good. Very good.
I feel like the time change is fucking with me.
Yeah.
He's messing with everybody.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because we should be an hour ahead right now, but
Yeah.
so we're already starting to get tired at this point usually because we're a bunch of old guys. So.
Yep, bunch of old guys.
Bunch of 40-something.
Yep, need to be sitting in my easy chair, in my sim chair, doing some more racing. Yeah, because I might do some more, some grinding tonight to try and get that sport up so I can have that for tomorrow night's stream or tonight's stream. Yeah. So hopefully I'll be on the second account for that. Start these new dailies. And you ready for that one, Coach Mike? You ready to jump into the Coach Mike's Corner? While we're at it, might as well just get in it. Woo! Coach Mike. New week, new dailies. How's it looking?
It's a little of the old shit sandwich. So, a typical daily A with its tuning race. Any MR road car at Fuji on sport hards, 5 laps, and 300 power. Wait. So yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Then when in the real races, we have race B is Monza with the chicane in the Group 3 cars for 5 laps on the hard tires.
Okay.
It is a pretty much one make Supra race. There are a couple of cars.
Will it be the Supra, not the Corvette?
No, the Supra. It's insane fast there.
Well, it's not the Porsche this week. It's the Supra.
Yeah. There are a couple cars that can keep in slip end, like the Ford Mustang. Does have some really killer acceleration out of the corners and can keep in the slipstream. So it may be an alternate, but the Supra overall is much, much faster. So it's kind of race unless you really
why not medium tires? Why not mediums?
They're soft.
Yeah, softs. 5 laps. Come on.
Fuck it, softs.
Yeah,
they haven't done the softs once for anything really.
And what do we have for race C?
Race C is Catalonia GP with chicane this time in the Group 4 cars. It is 10 laps, 1 times tire, 7 times fuel. Racing hards and mediums available, but only the hards are mandatory, and turns into a one make Subaru race fuel save.
Which we've done this exact combo, I think, already.
A million times.
A few times this year.
Yeah, it was one of the first ones in GT7.
Well, if it's a Group 4 race, it's always the all-wheel drive cars.
Yeah.
For the most part.
Yeah, because PD still doesn't understand what BOP means.
So, I'm grinding for nothing.
Yeah, well, that's better. So when we do our live feed tonight, it will be, you'll have it, you'll be able to waste. You don't have to worry about it. You can go for it. So, I mean, that's the one good thing.
Yeah,
I'll probably be doing more ACC this week.
More ACC.
Yeah, race C can be an entertaining one because it's going to lead to more racing.
Right.
And that track does have some overtaking spots.
Yeah, I do like the track. I do like
the track too. I do.
It's strict on the penalties, so there's a lot of penalty areas.
Right.
That you can take time in, so it could be a pretty good race. It isn't the best combo, but could be a good race.
Yeah, I just don't like the WRX that much. I mean, it's a good car, but
will the Alpha be able to compete?
Might be.
Okay.
Anything 4-wheel, I think, will be somewhat.
How will that do?
All right, so the Mazda, the Lancer,
because that's going to be a no stop.
Yeah, fuel is not really an issue, even in the Subaru. You barely just short shift a bit. So whatever car 4-wheel, like even like the Megane was tried by some, and it was just a little too slow. A good lap in the Megane is a bad lap in the Subaru.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
and I love the Megane. I love that car.
Yeah, me too.
I wish it was more competitive.
comes down to your pace as well. You know, like if you drive the Subaru and you put up whatever time it is, and you can drive something else faster and you can drive the Subaru is not the OP car for you. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it really does. And I'm not the best with the 4-wheel drive. I can sometimes go faster than other cars.
Right.
It's just a few. So.
See, I like the Group 4 Supra.
Mm-hmm.
That thing's
Yeah, me
good.
too.
Just
I do. I
doesn't
like
have the
that car.
fuel for it though.
Right, exactly. Damn.
Yeah. So
It's-
it'll be
it's-
yeah.
So C's not too bad, but we've done
No.
it before.
But
Was the only hang up.
like Todd said though, I think more ACC this week will be a career grind. Maybe a couple of lobby races with you guys again. Because every time we get on there, they're
It was
fun.
so fun.
Even though
Oh yeah.
I got frustrated just because I was making doing things were badly and shifting wrong, and so I was just all over, and it was frustrated to me. But that's the game itself. Like it's if you make a mistake, you die.
Right.
You know, it's not like you're back on the track and you keep driving and your damage goes. No, you smash your car up. You smash your car up.
Yeah,
Exactly, you're
It's
screwed.
real life, basically. It's
Yeah. And it's
Yeah.
scary. So when you get going, you try to catch the car. It's like, because unlike GT, that damage is not going away. Your car is messed up. You're done. So
Yeah.
now, with
Every time.
ACC, if you're racing, you get an fender bender. If you go in the pit, is there an option to like repair the car?
Yeah,
And it takes
yep.
like 10, 15, 20 seconds or
Yep.
something?
Okay.
and you have the option of turning the pit it off so you don't take the repair as well.
Oh, okay. Cool. At least, you have that option.
There's a little pit menu that comes up, and you can pull it up if you have your menu available. Like if you program to scroll your menu, you can do it on the fly as well. But on the pit menu before you pit, as you're coming in, there's a pit menu that comes up, and you can up and down scroll and change things and do what you need to do on the fly as you're going in.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah,
So
that's good.
If you have it set up for tires, but there's no tire change requirement, you can turn off the tire change, turn the damage change off, and just get in, stop, go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, do we want to talk about what happened today at the Shits and Giggles?
Yes. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Let's hear it.
interested. I always
Yeah,
like
go for it.
Last race of the season for you guys on this?
Last race of the season. It was some of the most fun I've had racing. Like just racing with those guys. The car's a maniac. I mean, the Mini with everything turned up is just and tuning. It just sort of wants to do what it wants to do.
Yeah. You can
It's-
kind of corral it a bit, but not. It's still its own beast.
Right. Just hoping it
Yeah.
does it what you want it to do.
Yeah, it doesn't ever do what you want it to do. It never does. Let's see. In qualifying, I had 3 spins.
Oh shit.
How
what tire?
did you
don't mind me asking.
do? What's that?
What tire were you guys on?
The softs.
Okay. Wow, and she still came around 3 times on you.
3 times. Yep. And then
Okay.
How many spins did you have in qualifying, Mike?
3 a lap.
Did you do any tweaks, Mike?
Yeah, I was gonna ask. Setup
like-
different?
Yeah.
A slight gearing change at the end, just to help with RPMs in the corners to pull it out quicker. And it did work, but it didn't help with the handling by any means. It just helped for acceleration.
Yeah. What track were you guys at?
Brands Hatch.
Brands Hatch.
Hatch. Yeah, it was. I had 3 spins and qualified on pole.
Oh shit. What?
3 spins, qualified on pole by a half a second.
Yeah.
Wow.
This is my usual
Damn.
qualifying. Go out, throw down horrible times, 1 lap left.
Kill it.
Damn.
Hell yeah. Where'd you end up, Mike?
I started last.
Okay, so Jimbo on pole.
Happened
Mike
to
in
me
the
is I
back.
spun a couple times, but every time I was on a good lap, I would end up catching people, and so my one put in time was like because people are in the way. So I just hopped out, put my hard tires back on, just did hard laps, waiting for the race to start.
Right.
So, yeah.
Damn.
And so how many laps was the race, the main race?
20 laps, but one formation lap, so 19 racing.
Okay. And Jimbo, what happened?
Oh, we lost him. We lost Jimbo. Technical difficulties, everybody.
All right.
So the race
It
started.
happens.
Yeah. So yeah, we before form up, race started. Jim took off. I guess he was up front. I guess doing his thing, and I was started in the back, and I was on the hards. I did 2 laps, pitted off the because they had to do all 3 tires. Got off the hards right away, and I started putting down basically the same pace that everybody up front was doing on softs, and started catching up to people. And I ended up getting all the way up to like 6th place in the feature, and after a bunch of spins as well. I lost like 26, 27 seconds overall for spins.
Oh,
And
wow.
I finished about 25 seconds behind, 26 behind Jim.
Oh, shit.
Now, was everybody having an issue, or was it just mostly just you and Jimbo that?
No, everybody's the car. The car's just
Okay.
like it's
All right.
Death machine.
You basically take that Mini and you put every upgradable part you can on it with a supercharger. And you weight
Like the weight reduction, yeah.
And so it's got no weight. The thing weighs like 40 pounds, and it's got like 300 horsepower, which, you know, it's not a lot, but it is when the weight
power
to
to
power
weight.
ratio is like,
That's
it's like
huge.
4 to 1.
Right?
Yeah.
You know, so yeah, it's fun, but at the same time, it's not something I would want to drive
Every day.
regularly.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Jimbo's back.
Yep.
Jimbo's back, everybody.
I'm on my phone. Sorry, my computer crashed.
Oh.
Oh crap.
So we'll get
Crashing.
that going again.
Yeah. So we were
where
just
did I
saying how.
leave off at.
Well, we're not sure. We couldn't hear you, so we
Well,
were
Mike
just
was
talking.
talking what he did in the race.
Mhm.
You obviously started on pole. What happened during your race, Jimbo?
Started on pole, ended up at one point being 22 seconds ahead of 2nd place.
Shit.
But Mike had sent me a message earlier that was like change your gear ratio, so I did. He sent me a message that said 7 or 8 on the softs, possibly 9. So I went 9 on the softs easily. Pitted, got mediums for 9 laps. I had to get fuel, even though I was trying to fuel save. Had to get fuel, and then fueled up and got on the hard tires. And everybody was bitching about the hards, but I thought the hards felt better than the soft. I thought the hards felt better than the soft.
Oh, wow.
That's the crazy thing.
Mm.
So yeah, and then probably 2nd race could have been in the top 3 in the 2nd race, but came out of it was the Indy circuit and came out of the last turn and went off into the gravel and had to slink back on. Dropped all the way back to the back and was able to get up to 5th, I believe. 4th or 5th.
Oh, nice.
I don't remember.
Good comeback.
Yeah.
I started 6th in that one. I ended up
third.
second place.
Oh,
second.
second.
Nice.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you got
Yeah,
past
good job,
Michael. Yeah, you got past Michael.
I could have. I honestly could have won that. I had a problem a couple times because of traffic in the last sector area there. I had that last corner dialed in really well, and I was gaining and just tearing past people out of it. But coming into it, and if anybody was in front of me, it was screwing me up. I couldn't get a good run after that, so they kind of got saved because of that. but it was just so like I second race, I had a really good second race over, just smooth and consistent. And then all of a sudden the race was over. I was like, oh, geez, what?
Right?
Yeah.
I didn't even know what lap it was.
Oh,
Just driving.
Yeah,
I was
just into it,
just
just
focused
driving.
and gaining on first and second. I passed second, got into second, and then I was like a second and a bit off. And I thought, okay, one more. I got next lap. I should be coming off the corner onto him. But that was the last lap. I was like, oh, geez, okay. So
Yeah, it's good when
We're
that
out of time.
happens. When you're focused like that and driving,
Yeah.
don't even know what
Yep.
lap you're on. That's when you know you're locked in.
Yeah, just in the zone.
yeah.
Yeah.
But it's still.
So
tried
are
to
they
kill
talking about running season in 2023 again, or mixing it up?
Yeah, mixing it up a little bit.
Okay.
Not sure. Their suggestions will be thrown about. We don't know yet.
Yeah, it won't be a
So-
mini. It won't. It'll be something else. Different
Different
car
car.
combination. Different track combos. So.
Yeah, and they've
Cool.
talked about several different things. Maybe not your regular cup of tea.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
it could be really interesting. I'm
definitely
looking
down.
forward to it. Yeah,
Because-
racing with those guys, it's just
Good
like
times.
all of them are so much fun. It's just
It's-
so much
it's-
fun to race with them.
That's what it's all
just so-
about.
Yeah.
It's more. It's not a race. It's more of a social event that you drive while driving.
Right.
Really, like it doesn't matter how bad the car is. It was comparable to having to drive a season in a Lamborghini, for Christ's sake. Like, that's how bad the car is. Like,
Yeah,
you
you
know,
know,
like, but it was,
boy,
was something
howdy.
that even though it was a torturous car to drive, and it's something that's like I will never do this again. That car,
Right.
I still would, because the social aspect of it with these guys, those guys it was well worth it.
Oh,
Now, how
yeah.
many guys in this league are from Europe, and is it
I think the
predominantly
majority
European
are.
drivers?
All one Dutch dude, and the rest of them are British.
Okay.
Shit.
And then us.
And then you guys.
And then the North Americans, but it was hilarious because at one point, I think it was it Nightfire or Joker? They were like, Jimbo's been really quiet. He's not saying anything.
No, something's
And-
up.
Yeah, everybody that knows me knows when I get into my focus mode, you won't hear anything out of my mouth.
Right.
Anything. I am focused on the task at hand.
See,
So-
it's funny. It was funny you say that, because in the first race, like I said, the race started and Jim and everybody Jim took off, I guess. I don't know what really happened, because I was at the back making up a position or two. I ended up spinning a couple times in the first 5-6 laps, have a couple of mishaps that cost me a bunch of time in the end altogether. But I had no idea what was going on up front. I just saw my distance to Jim, and then also my distance to everybody else in front of me. You know what I mean? And knew I was suffering, especially after I pitted right away. And then all I could hear from one of the guys was this, like, "What the fuck, Jim?" And all of a sudden, Jim was like 9 seconds clear of second place, and they're like, "What the fuck," right? I was like, "Oh yeah, he did take off."
Yeah, I just got
Checked
in
out
and
the zone.
out. Yeah, I got in the zone, and nothing was going to stop me from winning that race, because I'd had a couple where I qualified great, was doing well, and then the car just killed me.
And then you almost died.
Dude, oh yeah, and then one of the laps, I was there. I am 19 seconds ahead of second place. Come through corner number 1, and it just touched the dirt and spun. And I'm like,
Damn.
I
Right.
gathered it back up, and just kept on going. Did what I needed to do, and ended up 6 seconds ahead of second place. Even with the spin and fuel management and having to add fuel and all that good stuff, I still was able to go out and kill it. It was it was good. And the series is just, it's a great group of people that have a good time. Like, so much laughing. And it's
my alley.
Yeah. Oh, is someone trying to hint something?
No, I just I had to laugh a lot. So if you're laughing, that's a good thing.
It's good times.
Yeah. No, you're having fun if you're laughing.
Oh yeah.
Right.
No, it was a great time. So yeah.
Nice.
Sad to see the season over with, but we'll be happy to race with them again.
Yeah. Yeah, that'll be good. Hell yeah.
Well,
So yeah, I don't know what else we have to talk
All right.
about there.
Oh,
I mean,
did you
last
guys
week was-
see the new SimCube Active pedal?
Yes, I was looking at that and
Dude,
was
that
like,
shit's
man,
crazy.
I wish I was racing on PC more often,
Right?
because
I
that
know.
was super cool.
Because, yeah, you
Super,
could use
super
that
cool.
for the brake, the throttle. So you can buy a couple of them, buy all three. One for the clutch, one for the brake, and one for the throttle. And it's got all that new force feedback in it. Yeah, they say it's going to change some things. What are they saying? It's going
Revolutionary.
to greater impact in sim racing than the direct drive wheel, said the
I
co-founder.
agree with that. I think that your pedals are more important than your wheel
Right.
setup.
And everything you're supposed to feel through it.
Well, that's kind of like I was saying with I feel the road, like even the change from PS4 to 5 with my setup, I could feel the difference. I could feel the road more in the wheel. So
Right.
being able to feel it in the pedals where you should, that's even more game changing.
Oh yeah, they look badass, and it's too bad.
They
You know,
do.
you would think though, eventually down the line, Fanatec's gonna have to come up with something like that.
He keeps
Oh,
talking
yeah.
about a V4 coming out.
Oh,
So I don't know if he has any insider info, but that's why his V3s broke, inverted. So he just bought the V2s because he's like, V4s are coming.
V4s. The rumors
That'll be
out.
interesting.
V4's coming. But yeah, I thought that was cool. They look badass, and if they're gonna work like they say they're gonna work, then you're gonna have that much more control on your braking, which is the best thing.
Yeah.
My change to my brake force
Mm-hmm.
setup, I think is definitely helping me out.
Same.
85. Oh, even you
Yeah.
too, Sean, already?
Yeah, I've noticed more control, especially
Yep.
when you want to hold it at like 25%, 30%.
Yep.
It's
Yep,
more
yep,
stable instead of fluctuating like Andrew was showing.
Yep. 100%. That is a tip that is going to make me much faster.
Yeah.
Now, did Andrew do a separate video on braking and setting it up, or was it just one of his live streams and happened to?
No, it was a
touch base?
video.
No, it's a video.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
All
only
right.
like 8 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, not long, but yeah, watching that and kind of messing with things.
Yeah. That was I didn't expect it. I thought it was going to take me a while to get used to it too.
Right? Same.
And it didn't. It didn't take long to get used to it. I think at that setting I didn't have to I don't feel like I'm having to hit the pedal harder.
Yeah. I've been trying to place my foot a lot more even on the pedal because I've noticed that too. When I push
That
on
is
the,
kind of
yeah,
big.
trying to keep it more even in the center,
Mhm.
getting that even pressure.
Yep.
On there.
Yeah, and I think honestly, well, I'm trying to figure out, giving suggestions to people. It's like you really need to go with you got to go with a better setup when you can afford it. Especially when it comes to your pedals.
Oh yeah.
Honestly, Mike, when you go to upgrade your steering wheel system and base, make sure you have enough money and buy the better pedals.
Oh yeah, well,
honestly, that's the biggest suggestion I can make for anybody. Yes, it's going to cost more. It's also going to give you more time. You're going to pick up more time through your pedals, especially your brake pedal. That is, it's so much easier to modulate your brake when you have that pressure behind it, as opposed to, just a potentiometer.
Oh yeah, I look forward to it because I've pretty much getting to the end of my, I guess, level of what I can do with the brake I have now. Like I need pressure under there because I can't, like, I'm floating it as much as I can, I'm doing a great job on it, I know it, but I need real brakes. Not just a
Like you're driving to your boots right now.
Wait till you get that shit, and then you're really gonna be fucking fast.
Yeah.
Yep. You're gonna lose time in the beginning.
Oh yeah.
And then you're going to start gaining it back and gaining it back and gaining it. It'll literally go from you're like super frustrated to the next thing you know, you're faster than everybody.
Yep.
Like,
yeah, because I had a harder time with the throttle adjustment going from the G29 to the DD Pro versus the brake. I felt like I picked that up faster. It was just more the throttle and everything. But once you get everything, I just think your consistency is then just better. Your lap times, and you're just more consistent with the upgrade. And you get faster too, just because you feel more. But I think just being more consistent over a G29 or belt-driven device.
Yeah, even with my belt-driven, it's so much better than the G29. The feel is better, so I can't wait at one point to upgrade to the direct drive. I'm really looking forward to that.
Yeah.
So it should be a lot of it should make quite a bit of difference.
Yeah. Yeah. I know. I can't wait to do that so that I honestly think I can shave quite a lot more time. And then the real me gets the race. Yeah. See yous.
Later, guys.
Yeah, Grove who?
Right. Fine. That'll be great.
Just kidding. Just kidding.
We love you.
It should be upgrade your system from a G29. I don't care if especially if you go to a direct drive wheel or a different pedal setup. I think the biggest downfall to the G29 is the pedals. But you'll also, it's funny because when you start using a bigger wheel, you'll notice a difference too.
Yeah.
Like a huge, like my GT racing is better because of my GT wheel.
I need to get a new wheel.
Same. I need to get
I am not a fan of the DD Pro wheel that they give you.
No, I'm gonna probably just piece everything together.
You should, Mike. Again, if
I
could do it over.
Well, that's the thing is, if I'm gonna spend that kind of money, I'm gonna spend that kind of money on what I want, not what I can get.
Yeah. Yeah, I would definitely do the piece it up, and get what you want.
Got the PS now, so it's just got to save for that. So
Yeah.
no big deal.
And honestly,
Hopefully
I think Sean for Christmas, you need to ask to get a round wheel.
Right. I do.
Um,
I know I'm going to get
It's-
headphones, I think. Headphones. And a new wheel. Round one.
yeah.
Nice round
You
one.
need a round one. It's just the bigger diameter helps. It just helps you be more smooth. When it comes to, you're just more smooth when it comes to when you're coming into corners.
Right.
Honestly, it
That
just feels
fucking
better.
Porsche wheel's amazing.
Oh yeah, if I had
What does that retail for?
550, 650,
PlayStation
something
1,
like that.
650, and the one for PlayStation and Xbox, because it has the Xbox buttons, 550.
Well, Black Friday is right around the
Right.
corner.
hmm
And if be checking out, I should probably order something, probably a wheel.
Yeah, you should get a different wheel than the one that you
For
have.
sure. Yeah, I definitely have to.
And the Formula wheel is cool, and I like the Formula wheel in the high downforce Formula cars, whether it's the Group 1s or if it's in the SF cars. I think it's better for those, but for general driving, Group 4, Group 3, the
Bigger wheel.
round wheel is the R300
Yeah.
that I have is fantastic, and it's all leather. It's put together. It feels really, really solid.
Okay, it's holding up
So-
and it's good build
Oh, yeah.
quality. Good.
Yep. Good build quality. I mean, I've put tape around where my thumbs go just because of the grip
Calluses
factor.
and shit.
Yeah.
Did you guys have calluses on your thumbs?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
John, Mike.
Yeah.
Yep. My whole hand.
What's that?
Oh, are you guys
Especially gripping it.
Are you guys predominantly like a right hand driver or left hand? Do you feel like you use more force with one hand or arm than the other, or
Nah,
Yes.
Me,
Left.
I'm a left
Remember
hand
which
driver.
hand though.
I'm more left. I use
Yeah.
even though I'm
I'm left-handed.
right-handed, I use more force with my left arm
Okay.
and hand versus right. I don't know if it's from years of driving stick
Right.
and
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
probably is because you're probably used to your left being your predominant hand on the wheel all the time.
Yeah, I
it-
think
it's
so.
just-
You're taking
The same
yeah.
way. Because
I'm the same because my left hand wheel is worn.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. What I had brought this up before, so I was looking at Jardier and he reviewed the new WRC game, the World Rally
Oh.
Championship.
Mhm.
Dude, it looks really good.
Does it?
It does. It
Yeah,
looks awesome.
It looks really good. So it could be another game to get, but
Right.
again, let's go back to Assetto Corsa.
Yes.
The
Yeah,
game
that's
is
where I'm at.
really good.
So
That game is
good.
really it's what we want from Gran Turismo.
It is.
Yeah.
It really is. Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
Well, there's a lot of new games coming out, aren't there? That Ren Sport's supposed to be coming out.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And I want to say the Le
That's
Mans, the FIA Le Mans series is on R Factor 2. That's what they're running that through. But that doesn't look... that looks okay when I was watching the coverage on YouTube. On that channel. But, yeah, that Ren Sport's supposed to be pretty good. But that's computer, though.
Yeah.
That's the only shit.
Oh,
he's
it is
done.
just
Yeah.
PC.
Yeah,
Okay.
PC.
yeah. And I mean, honestly, I know iRacing and its physics are really good. But man, it just doesn't look good.
Yeah.
Yeah, for it being a P, I kind of feel the same. I've never played it, but for it being PC, it seems like the graphics should be better.
Well, it's old too. Like iRacing's been around for a long time. The problem is they have not updated the graphics at all. They do a really good job of keeping up-to-date cars. They do a really good job of keeping the physics up to date. It's probably got the best physics in racing in the iRacing games. I mean, that's why the pros use it. It's what Max Verstappen drives on.
Yes, yeah, it is. Yeah.
You know, and like you guys were saying last week, I mean, Mick Schumacher sort of poo-poos iRacing.
Yeah, just sim racing in general.
Yeah, except for the fact that how many of the new drivers sim race? Charles Leclerc, Lando, Carlos, George, Albon, like Max, all of them are using it.
Yeah. I mean, if Max swears by it, you're competing against that guy, and he's, you got to step your game up and jump into the sim world.
Oh, yeah.
Well, and think about this. Also, what's his name? Who's the stupid French Canadian whose dad died? Who's a Formula One driver too? Villeneuve, Jacques Villeneuve.
Yeah.
Which is hilarious because he hasn't been racing forever, and he carries around a powerful gaming laptop so he can sim race. Like it's. I mean, if all these guys are doing it, I mean, Romain Grosjean does it.
Yeah, he was racing this last weekend. I think him and Max.
Like, why wouldn't you?
Right?
It keeps you on your toes.
Yeah.
It keeps It keeps you race. It keeps you in that mentality. I mean, what's weird is going through the last season of the World Series and doing the WSR. I can tell the difference in my mindset. Like, that focus in racing, that's all I had. It was race, eat, shit, sleep.
Yep.
That worked. I had to do work too, but that's literally when I was at work. I was thinking about getting home and hopping on the sim, and I think it's good to have this break, and it's good that the only real race championship we had to deal with was Shits and Giggles.
Yeah.
So I think it's a good mental break, but I'm already
to get back.
I want to get back into being competitive again.
Right.
And I think that's sort of why I want to get all my stats up on ACC, and why I think we all should work on getting all of our stats up on ACC so that we can start racing in the open lobbies.
Yeah.
That's what I'm shooting for. I'm going to be putting in more time with ACC and get my ranking up there.
Yeah, I'm enjoying jumping back into it. It's a completely different animal to drive, but it's so more rewarding.
Yeah.
Even when you don't do
well said, 100%.
Yeah, because it does feel more realistic. Like the view, the cockpit view, it's just
the sound, everything.
Yeah.
The windscreen getting dirty, just
God,
yeah, right. Can't see
just
shit.
all of it. Yeah, the glare and stuff like that. So I'm really impressed by this game.
Yeah, me too.
Even though today is day 3 of me ever playing it, I'm becoming a big fan.
Yeah,
it's a fun game. Yeah,
especially the more you get used to it.
And that too.
Yeah, once we get all of our rankings up to where we can start racing together, I think it'll be fun to do Monday nights Gran Turismo, but maybe Tuesday nights do ACC also.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
then we have other stuff in the works right now.
Yes, we do.
Yes, be patient. But
be patient.
Some information will be dropping soon.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Exciting.
Very
exciting.
looking forward to it.
So, how are you feeling about after the boring race at Mexico that there was really nothing to talk about?
Yeah.
Other than the fact that the Mercedes were fast.
Yep.
They were.
They're looking good. They're going to steal second, most likely, from Ferrari for the constructors. Only 40 points back.
Yeah, I think there's a definite possibility. Who knows what's going to happen to Ferrari at Brazil this weekend? I'm hoping it's going to be a more exciting race, but I think Max and Red Bull, after overspending, just have a car that's faster than everybody else because they overspent.
Spending that money.
I honestly think that. And what did you think about the penalty? Honestly, $7.5 million.
$7.6 million or pounds,
and 25% of their wind tunnel time.
Yeah, and I mean the wind tunnel time will kill them.
Oh yeah,
because it's important.
I'm surprised
and
they didn't take more.
Anyway.
I'm surprised it wasn't like 40 or 50%.
No, it was 10% reduced, but then they only had 25% anyway.
Oh, gotcha.
So they have is it 25? They get 25 sessions in a wind tunnel, so now they only get 22 and a half sessions. But that actually is a serious amount of time in the wind tunnel.
Oh yeah, that's where you get a lot of your time is that aero.
Yep, and I think honestly, if Mercedes was really smart, they should let Ferrari win second because guess what? They get more wind tunnel time if they did that.
Oh, that will probably happen.
I'm just saying, it's like the old going after a pop fly, but you let it drop so you can throw the guy out on base. Right. So you leave a slower runner on base. Like it's like that. Yeah. You just let it drop, you pick it up, throw the guy out who's a fast runner, and then, you don't have to worry about him. I think the same thing would be almost smarter for them to do that than get the win and collect the money.
I think they'll bring those side pods back too.
Yeah, I think we'll see side pods. They've alluded to that.
So fucking ugly.
I think
they'll
it's
need
cool
that time.
I think it's cool in the way that it's like they were trying to be innovative,
right?
But
just didn't work. Yeah, it didn't work.
It didn't work. The airflow didn't work. But I think it's really cool. So yeah, I mean, we'll see what happens at Abu Dhabi too.
Right? That's going to be a cool race. That's going to be cool.
It's going to be very.
I like that
should
one.
Be good. I think the last
Max is going to win again.
Yeah. That'd be cool to be at that race.
Ooh. Did you didn't mention the FIA Motorsports game, did you, Sean? You were the one who posted that on the planning page.
Yeah, we didn't talk about it last week. Saw it this week. But yeah, FIA Motorsports games, ACC, that's where it's at. Just started up, I think, this last weekend. Went to the page and there's not many videos up. So yeah, it just started. You got Gran Turismo guys racing in there, like Nicholas Rubula. He was one of the ones I noticed was in there racing. And yeah, it's pretty good. Not some good racing on ACC.
Yeah. Oh, and end of the NASCAR championship.
Oh, who got it?
Oh, hold on. I screwed that one up, didn't I? I screwed that one up. Jesus Christ.
Technical difficulties.
There's
a full moon out.
Yeah, hold on. Fern, we get into that. Hold on. Fern, we get into that. I've got a commercial. Hold on. I don't have it on my on my sound.
Real quick then, did you guys... there it is. Woo! Woo! Get 'em, boys!
Ooh, yeah, boy!
I love it. Love it.
Since I missed out on talking about Ross Chastain and his wall riding.
Oh man, the video game in real life.
Yeah. So, Boggs, did you watch the whole race?
Not the whole. I a good portion. I would say probably about a third of the race. But
What
yeah,
did
just
you
like
think? What did you think about Chastain and
Chase.
getting caught up together?
Yeah. I saw it from a couple different angles, and yeah, it looked like he got into him and kind of pushed Chase out of the way a little bit, and unfortunately, Chase spun and had some suspension damage, and kind of put him towards the back, or out of championship contention. But I don't think it would have really mattered. Joey just pretty much dominated all weekend, just start to finish. He maybe didn't have the fastest car. I think his teammate did, but he did really, really well.
Yeah. I mean, good for Joe. I mean, good for Joey Logano. There are people that are already saying, "Oh, he didn't deserve this championship."
The people hate Joey. They do, for whatever rhyme or reason.
I don't
probably
hate
his attitude,
him. I don't like him. I mean, I am very neutral. And what it comes down to is I think people want to see one of the young kids win.
That's true too. Yeah, Bell or Joey had a great year overall and came down the last race, and to get pole and to lead the most laps and win the race says a lot. A lot of pressure was on, and he showed up and did what he had to do. Dominated.
How'd you feel about another car? How'd you feel about another car burning up because of rubber buildup?
Yes. Yeah. Saw that. Yeah. It's unfortunate. It's something, very small, and then, turns into a pretty big fire, and now, the guy's got to stop, get out of the car, and his race is done for.
Well, that's what happens when you have the side pipes exit right at the door jams.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think that's so stupid. And the only reason they're doing it is because they have the underfloor. They have the big diffuser on the back, so they can't exit out the rear anymore. What gets me is, why didn't they put the pipes a little further back? Figure that out, because, I mean, again, that happened to Kevin Harvick, and now it happened to Brad Keselowski, so... And Kevin Harvick's still saying that they're getting a ton of fumes in the car.
Ooh.
It's not good. Yeah, that's awful.
We
heard that.
Well, we had 2 or 3 guys get knocked out in their car. You had what's his name, Kurt Busch, who retired. Mm-hmm. The dude who drives the 48 car, who was back this week, but he was gone how many races because of concussion protocol?
Yeah.
And then you have all the drivers saying that hits in the car are much greater than they were in the other car.
Yeah, which is just so surprising. But obviously, there's going to have to be some serious changes in the off season, and try to make those changes, make these cars safer. And I mean, it's going to take some time, but they're going to have to do something.
Yeah. Well, hopefully next year is more exciting. Like, they get rid of competition caution.
Yeah. In Chicago. So again, that'll be an interesting street race in downtown Chicago. Looking forward to that.
Well, that would be cool.
Hopefully that does well and inspires more cities to get involved. And like Indy, they have with in Nashville, which is pretty cool. The race of streets in Nashville.
Yeah, should be. I mean, it'll be
Detroit. You have
Well, we have to wait until the first week of February that Daytona's back.
I believe so. Yep. Yeah, it's last week of January, first week of February is Daytona.
Yeah, because the Daytona 24 hours either the third or fourth week of January. if I
Yeah,
remember
it's
rightly.
a week or two before it. Yep.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
I
could have
can't wait
looked
for
that
that.
up.
Right?
Yeah, February Thursday. Yeah, so Daytona, February 20th
Oh shit.
is when it'll be. Yep. February 20th.
Yep. Okay.
It said February
20th. So it's Saturday, the 28th of January for the 24 hours of Daytona.
Okay.
Woo.
And where did that list go? I had the list of cars that are going to be in IMSA next year. Hold on a second.
Before we move on to that, I just wanted to say that did anybody hear that with that Logano win made Penske a double champion?
Yes, in Indy and
shit.
yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
First time they've ever won both the American races championships.
Yeah, that's
Wow.
huge.
Yeah.
Talk
All
about
the
a
years that
year.
they've been doing it, they've never won both. So that's a big deal for them.
It is.
Oh,
So
yeah.
congratulations to them and
Penske.
all the hard work their people have put in.
Yeah. I mean, Penske's a proven winner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I
just
apologize.
is.
It's February 19th. It'll be Sunday, February 19th is Daytona 500.
So next year's IMSA lineup, which is weird because I posted that Ferrari too, and they don't have it on here because it's a couple months old. So right now you're looking at Porsche, Cadillac, BMW, and Acura for next year's IMSA series LMH or LMDH entries. So I just wonder, is Ferrari just going WEC, or
I think
are they going to be
so.
going? Are they going to be going IMSA also?
I think next year it's WEC.
Yeah.
I would hope for him to come to IMSA, but I won't hold my breath on that one. I know we're getting the
everybody else
296 though.
Yeah,
GT3 car.
Yep.
yeah,
Which
that's
looks
true.
incredible.
Oh
If
yeah.
you go to and look up Ferrari 499P,
Yep.
that is their hypercar.
Great car. Yeah.
Yeah.
They
Oh my
also
God.
have the GT3 car along with it.
Yeah.
So the
Yeah.
296, oh dude,
So
and it
nice.
sounds sick. It's because you've got Ferrari. You're also, I think you're going to have Glickenhaus also, Peugeot, BMW possibly,
Yeah, I think so.
Cadillac, Porsche. So it's going to
So
be
stacked.
I think it's going to be I'm very excited for
Yeah.
it. Next year's sports car racing is going to be very, very exciting.
So fun.
Yeah. Can't wait to watch it.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
so much fun.
did you guys hear? I heard Daniel Ricciardo. He was on with Tom Segura and his wife on their podcast. I think it's Your Mom's House.
Yes. That's Tom's. Yeah.
And yeah, he's saying next year he's taking the year off, so he will not be racing in F1.
Yeah, he doesn't have a right.
Is he
Yeah.
going to be reserve? He's not going to
No.
reserve for anybody either?
He said he was going to take the time off and just, decompress and then hopefully get ready and then pretty much get ready for that following year, then come in and try and get a seat. So he doesn't plan on moving on, but who knows?
How old is
But
he?
he said he was going to mid-30s?
Yeah. So is it he's
Yeah,
taking
it's like
a year
33,
off,
I
or
think.
a lot of contracts aren't coming his way? That's
Right.
appealing, and
Yeah, that's
maybe
what he was
F1's
saying on there.
looking to go younger,
Right.
kind of deal.
Yeah, because he was old, and that's what Tom's wife was asking him, like, how old are you? Oh, really? You're already gonna, kind of retire kind of thing? He's like, not retire, but take a break. And then Tom's like, well, fuck, that's like 70 in race car years, his age. So
Yeah.
it was pretty. It was a funny podcast to listen to.
Have you seen the analysis of why Daniel is not doing well?
I'm sure it's hilarious.
I was watching a thing. So I guess the Red Bull, when he was with Red Bull, it's a pointy car, front end heavy car. The what was it? The Renault at the time that he was running, front end heavy car. Mm-hmm. When he moved to Mercedes, the Mercedes is not front end heavy. It's a car that's set up to have a really stable rear end, and that's why he has issues with it, is getting the weight transfer to the front to get that front end to bite. And that's not happening. It's also just not happening in the new generation of cars.
Right.
New generation of cars, I think that Red Bull was able to do that with Max, because Max and Lewis are people that like a pointy car. They want to be able to just turn the front end in and control the rear end. And I think the Red Bull is probably much stronger in the front than it is the rear, and that's why Max is able to drive it so fast also. I think they've got the balance of the car down very well. And why Lewis is struggling so much.
Right.
I could see that for sure.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting. Hopefully Peugeot comes out and gets their hypercar working properly. And they don't have very many issues. Yeah.
Yeah, the one. Yeah.
I think that's a great looking car.
Yeah,
I think
it is.
I think it's a wonderful looking car and could be really aero efficient down the straightaway because it doesn't have all the furniture on the top of the car. So if they can get that nailed down, I think Toyota needs to look out. The problem is Toyota's just super powerful. It's just a powerful car. It's slippery down the straightaways. I mean, even driving it in Gran Turismo, it's so fast down the straightaways.
Fast. Doesn't turn worth the piss, but
doesn't turn. No, it's because it's heavy. That car is so heavy. So hopefully, the braking is awful. Braking is absolutely
it's so
horrible.
heavy.
But, the cool thing about the new rules when it comes to the LMDH and the LMH cars is they give them your car can only produce so many, pounds of downforce, but you're open to use any engine combination you want. You can do anything you can to make the downforce. Mm-hmm. Like, I think that's great. Like, it just opens it up, and allowing people to have flexibility with engines makes it so Lamborghini can come in, Ferrari can come back in, Cadillac, Porsche, like all of these cars that are coming in that are manufacturers' cars are great because they've made it so it's not just going to be 2 or 3 companies that can spend a ton of money on these cars. Right. Instead, it just opens up the series.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be really, really interesting over the next few years.
I hope so. A lot more competition, better racing.
Yeah, next 2-3 years, will be interesting.
Very, very interesting. I'm really looking forward to this next season. I'm looking forward to like all of the racing series because I think they're going to be sort of blown wide open. I don't think Red Bull is going to have the same advantage next year. I think Mercedes is learning from its mistakes, so I could see Mercedes being stronger. I don't know about Ferrari. I don't know what Ferrari is going to do.
We're going backwards.
Yeah, they are.
At least this year.
Even the bottom teams are starting to get even more and more competitive. Like, look at qualifying sessions have been really.
Yeah, Williams is even kind of
in the middle.
Look pretty decent.
Not the top, but like those middle teams are starting to kind of pull their things together and get closer and closer. And flip-flopping a little bit more. So I think next year is going to be even more competitive in the long run.
Hell yeah. Yeah, it'll be good. Good for F1.
Just hoping Williams is the bottom team this year.
Right.
They get the most amount of wind tunnel time. I hope they use it and make a better car. It's so sad seeing Williams, even though it's not owned by the Williams family anymore. being just at the bottom every
feeders,
time.
And
Yeah.
there's been points where, like, Albon made it. He did pretty well getting into those upper qualifying there a few times.
And getting points in the race.
Yeah,
I mean, he came in. What was
That's
it?
right.
Was it Spain? Was it Spain that he scored 10th place?
Yeah, got a point.
I mean,
I think they got like 8 points.
I don't know.
So
I have no idea. But again, why has Latifi been allowed to drive for that team for so long? He was a poor driver when Russell was there. He's been a poor driver this year. He's just, I mean, yeah, and it's so weird to say that because he's in the top echelon of drivers in the world, but he hasn't performed for the last, 3 or 4 years that he's been in, or
Well,
has it
he's
been
gone
5
next
years
year,
already?
isn't he?
He's finally gone, and it took way too long for him to do that. That's like Lance Stroll.
Right.
Why is Lance Stroll still driving? Oh, because his daddy owns the company. That's why. I'm sorry, but he's caused...
Not always what you know, it's who you know.
Yeah. He's caused, what, 2 stupid incidences this last year?
Yeah,
He
just
did
in the
one
last couple races too.
Yeah, he did one in...
One in Austin.
Australia this year, also. You know, where he just drives stupid. Like the kid doesn't need to be in Formula One, just doesn't. And I understand that his daddy owns the company, and that's why he's in Formula One. It's frustrating. It's frustrating because there are so many better drivers out there that deserve a ride, like Ricardo, and the old man Alonso should be in the Alpines, or not in the Alpines, in the Astons. I think Ricardo should be driving for Aston.
Dude, that would be him and Alonso. Oh yeah, that's a good lineup.
Yeah, Alonso is just, I can't believe he is, 44 now?
Yeah.
40? And he's still going out there, and I mean, he's put on some amazing qualifying sessions. Like, he's blown my mind for being that age.
Yeah, he still got it. That's for sure.
Which, I mean, he's younger than me, but he really is an octogenarian in racing.
Racing, yeah.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Yeah.
But he still has it, though. That's the thing. It's just like not many can do that.
No. Well, and he's always been that way. And like they say, he wrestles a car around the track. He thrashes a car into doing what he wants it to do. So, I think I'm glad to see him out there still.
Yeah,
honestly.
same.
And Lewis said he's not even close to retiring. I need to find
he's
that article.
37. Yeah, he's got. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I'd say 3 to
That's
5
what he's
years left.
like. I don't feel like I'm close to retiring
Yeah,
because
That's
everybody speculated it, and he's like, "No, I don't."
Do you think
that's
he'll
not how I
ever
feel."
move away from Mercedes at
Hell
some
no.
point? No.
unless
Well, unless Mercedes drops his ass.
yeah, but I mean, he's still probably the most recognizable name in Formula
Oh, yeah.
One right now.
Big time.
So, I mean, just the marketing and merchandise sales you get from
Right.
him are fucking huge.
Even if he
so,
sucked ass when you're
yeah,
be good.
yeah. I mean, you ask your average, anybody in Formula One, and that's going to be the person, maybe only name they bring up.
Right. Yeah.
Lewis
Lewis
The casual
Hamilton.
driver, yeah, Lewis Hamilton.
Yeah,
So,
especially a lot of the
yeah.
ladies.
oh yeah. So that's worth a lot of money, for Mercedes to keep him,
Right.
in my opinion. So.
Well, that's good.
But unless, there's some, young whippersnappers that they think
Right.
are up and comers and they can get, and then maybe. But yeah, I don't see it happening for at least probably 3 to 5 years.
And I think if he starts dropping off, I could see a team like McLaren picking him up again.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. Yep.
Oh, definitely. Again,
Yep.
yeah. I mean, you just advertise, you have a 7-time world champion driver on your team, and
Yeah, no
use
shit.
that marketing, whatnot. So yeah.
But
But
you guys-
I mean, he's still ultra competitive. So
Mhm.
Yeah.
Good.
yeah.
Well, I mean, look at this. Elio Castro Neves.
Right.
The dude's
Old
a
as
million
shit.
years old and still driving great. Oh, did you hear Jimmy Johnson signed with Petty Motorsports?
Oh,
No.
what?
Yeah, he signed with Petty to do a limited season next year.
Oh, shit.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. Yep. And then you have the Garage 56 or whatever for Le Mans next
That's
season.
right.
Where they're gonna be running a NASCAR at Le Mans,
That's
which
going to
is
be wild.
super
That
cool.
is.
Yeah,
That is
that's
very.
yeah. I hope, and this is me. I'm like, I hope that it actually is able to do. I don't care where it ends up. I just want to see it run the whole 24 hour.
Right, yeah. Yeah, because that's just going to be mind-blowing to see that racing with everything else. You're going to have the one NASCAR out there.
And I guarantee that the Europeans are going to go crazy for it because
Oh,
they
they
are
will.
just so loud
Right.
and brutal. You know?
Oh, yeah, that thing's
They-
going to be screaming.
I love it how the Europeans talk shit about NASCAR until they actually see a NASCAR. And then they're like,
rumble.
Then they're like, oh, now I get it.
Right.
And I think it's getting more. I think it's getting more respect now because they're doing much more road racing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Definitely.
definitely am glad they're doing that. I might watch a few next year.
Yeah. Me too. I love the road racing.
Finally. Did you guys hear Brad Pitt is working? They're going to start working on a movie. He's been at the Formula One races here recently.
Mm-hmm.
And they're going to be working on a movie based around the championship, and they will start shooting on race weekends in the second half of 2023. So next year at the second half, they'll be shooting, getting some shots for the movie. So a Formula One movie with Brad Pitt.
So do you think that'll come out in 2024 or 2025?
Probably late 2024, I would think. I wouldn't think
Okay.
you would have to do too many effects. Yeah, the hardest part, I think, is just going to get that footage during race weekend, getting what you need in a certain
Yeah.
amount of time, because that shit
Yep.
takes forever setting up. So, yeah, they're doing a lot of shit with F1, especially with
Yeah, again, the
Drive
numbers
to
in North
Survive
America,
and
as far as
all that.
viewership, is way
Yep.
up. So it is definitely catching on. How do you guys feel maybe joining like a fantasy F1 league?
I
For
did the one
2023?
with through F1 when I had the app. I did it 1 year.
Okay.
Every race, you got to pick your drivers
Yeah.
and your lineup and all that good stuff.
How did you end up doing?
I don't remember. I don't think I did too well. I think I did pretty well in a few races, but other than that,
Okay.
yeah, not too good.
I won it. I was actually able to go to Bahrain for
Right.
the first race of the next season.
That'd be so dope.
did
So dope.
did horribly. Did horribly because I did the same thing too. I'm like, oh yeah, I think I was completely wrong.
Yep. Like, God damn it.
So, other news there for, I guess, racing and that, the Dubai race, right? Or Abu Dhabi race
Abu Dhabi, yeah.
for the finals. They have they're doing that Gumbo.
Oh,
3000.
yeah, they're going to be there.
Guess who's going to be driving as well?
What?
Mike?
GT.
Oh,
Oh, shut up.
God damn it.
Is
Yeah,
he?
I saw that. Yep, I
Yeah.
saw that. Yep.
Damn.
Yeah.
He's taking part
Good.
in
Good
it.
for him, man.
Oh, shit.
Yep. Broadbent has secured the world championship.
Yeah, he got it.
Yeah,
Hey,
good
that
for him.
son of a
man.
bitch got it.
Yeah.
So, hell
That's-
yeah.
I mean, it again, hey Mick,
Right?
it proves that sim racers can go into real racing.
And win
Yeah.
the championship.
And yeah. And win a championship, not be in a bad car.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the bad thing for Mick is he's not in a great car.
Oh, yeah.
But he's also been getting beaten by he's getting beaten by a guy who has a ton more experience than him. That's right.
Good old
There's another frustrating thing, where they're like, well, you need to do better than your way more experienced counterpart.
That's right. Got to show your worth, boy.
Yeah, it's true. That is true. Hey, Sean.
Yo.
Do that thing that I just told you to do.
You guys ready? Want to watch
ready.
this? All right. Why is Ferrari secretly testing this V10 Lamborghini?
STO.
Listen, it's the STO. Just listen to it. And all you need to do is like the first 10 seconds.
Oh my god. Dude, that thing sounds so good. So Ferrari is testing this then, huh?
Uh-huh. Well, so I watched a Top Gear with that Lambo.
Oh.
And Chris Harris was like,
loves it.
Yeah. He was like, it is completely different than
any other Huracan.
Yeah. He goes, it's not a Huracan.
Right.
But he says it's also not worth the price tag.
Okay.
He's like, he would rather drive a Porsche than drive it.
Oh.
He is a 911 or a Porsche fanboy, but yeah. But yeah, that Lambo is fucking badass.
Yes, it is.
The STO, it sounds so good.
Yeah, that's straight race car. I like how the hood just opens the whole, just all opens up. You want to do some pins, you don't just lift the little bonnet in the front. Mm-hmm. You're lifting the whole front end.
Yeah.
Yes.
Are you guys familiar with the Triple F collection on YouTube?
A little bit.
A bunch of brothers, and they sold a business and made like $1 zillion fucking dollars, and they're buying every rare fucking one-off car that they can get their hands on.
Oh.
And they have an STO, and Lamborghini didn't offer a black roof or something, but the guy wanted it, and it was like a fucking $60,000
what
option just to paint the fucking roof black and shit. They talk about it in one of their videos, and I just watched one of their videos on them insuring their cars. $35,000 a month they're paying to insure their cars a month.
Holy shit.
Now, let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. So, it's painted. It's not a carbon fiber roof.
I believe it is carbon, but it is painted matte black, which was not an option for that car. But I think Jason, one of the brothers, Jason, he bought it and he really wanted it. It was 60 or 80,000.
God damn.
Yeah, because I think the car was $385, and then he got that, and then it brought it up into that 440 mark and stuff like that. And he's like, "Well, maybe if I knew, maybe I wouldn't." But since I didn't know the price or whatever at the time, I'm glad I went with it because it's the only one like it.
Fuck.
But yeah, it's fucking incredible.
Yeah, they got a bunch of crazy shit. They got all
they
kinds.
do.
What?
And did they take their shit out in the rain?
Oh yeah,
whatever.
Cruise it.
Yep. Yeah, they have a Senna with like fucking winter tires on.
Oh my gosh, I would never drive a Senna in the winter.
Oh, dude, they don't get, dude, pouring down rain, fucking anything. They don't care, dude. Their 911 GT3 that they have been fucking in the snow, fucking sideways.
Damn.
This fucking they drive those cars and put them through the test.
Hell yeah.
Which is kind of cool.
Yeah,
and
it is.
Again, they're like that Hamilton collection dude, and yeah, they're all about just sharing their cars with people. And you want to sit in it? You want to drive it?
Right.
Here you go. Fucking take it. Do whatever and shit like that. So
that's cool.
Which is really cool.
Yes.
Well, when I win the $2 billion on Tuesday or Wednesday,
I
I'll be
hope one of us
like
wins.
those guys.
Dude, you'll never hear from me again.
House built for $3 million.
Jim disappears.
It's a pretty badass house that Straight Man built for $3 million.
Damn.
Dude, but that elevator garage that he had, dude, it was like 85 just for that, and like another 50 just to install.
Mm-hmm. And you see, Shmee was there and brought the car down, and then it wasn't working. And he's like, just give it a minute. Just give it 10 minutes. It works 80% of the time.
Oh, you just spent $100,000 on an elevator.
He's like, it's not finished. They still got to do some stuff. It works 80% of the time. It like overheats or something. It has to cool down.
And it's slow as fuck.
Oh, yeah. It is. But it's bad. Fucking, that's badass. When that's all finished and done, oh, my God.
Well, yeah, because he just did that video going over everything.
Yeah.
He's right at $3 million right now.
Crazy.
Stuff, so
$3 million.
Yeah. That Hamilton, the Hamilton collection, that guy's house, which is $4 million, is pretty fucking dope. He's got which you would like it, Sean, because he's got a basketball court. And it's all Bulls stuff.
Oh.
Because he's out in Naperville and everything. But yeah, he's a huge Bulls fan. But and again, that guy's garage, he has what, $35 million
that guy's got
worth
some
of
cool shit,
super and hypercars and shit. And he just did a video. I didn't see it yet, but he's trading his 2006 Ford GT for an F40.
What?
Yeah, which I don't know if I would. I've driven a Ford GT. My old boss had one, and that car is just so fucking awesome.
Yeah, a 2006, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd trade for that 40.
I would. There's other cars he has that I would. I would. A Ford GT has to be in my collection.
Yeah.
Not maybe the new one, but a 2005 or 2006. If you're an avid car collector, you need one of those in your collection, in my opinion.
Well, Stradman had that white one. That was pretty sick, but he sold it.
I'd rather have the new GT than the old.
Oh, the new GT, I love.
Jimbo, I don't think you would. Me and you together could not fit in that fucking car. Well, I mean, we could, but
hold on. Let's say this again. Let's say this again. Neither you or I could fit into that car.
Because the Hamilton or the Triple F guys, they have one. They got the carbon edition with the wood package. It's very fucking rare. And one of the brothers is bigger, and the other brother's like 6'3". They're both pretty big, but they were both sitting and they were fucking cramped in that.
Oh shit!
Two guys. Yeah, it's so small and shit like that.
Well, and honestly, it was really only built. It was really only built for racing. It was built to be the race car. That's the only reason it was produced was to be the race car.
Yeah, 100%.
And so it's really a single seater in the end.
Yeah, it really should be, or a small child. Yeah.
Most supercars or hypercars are not built for people our size. They're built for people Sean's size.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're built for little itty bitty people. Not great big people.
Racing.
And I mean, and you're taller than I am, so
yeah.
Oh yeah, that would suck.
So the F40, guess what? The F40 is the same way though.
Yeah.
Like the F40 is not like you or I sitting in F40 would be the most uncomfortable thing. It's awful. Like they are tiny cars inside. But I could understand. But I sort of like the older GT because it looks like a newer original.
Correct.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's an analog car. There's not all, this and that and, paddle shifters and shit. It's a pretty raw fucking car still and pretty analog and, 6-speed manual.
Honestly, okay. So I never should say honestly when it comes to talking about winning $1 billion when you have a 1 in 300
Right.
22 million chance.
What a really
But, but you win that, the car I would buy would be a 66 Mark II GT40. That is my dream car.
Really? Okay.
Oh yeah, that would be the car that I owned. And did I ever tell you the story about there was a pulled up working for the mattress company. Pulled up working for the mattress company to this house, regular house, nothing exciting. Dude opens the door. He has a left-hand drive 66 Ford Mark II GT40.
Oh no shit.
Yeah, it was Carroll Shelby's GT40.
That car's millions and millions of dollars.
Yeah, and the guy was like, "I would start it up, but something's wrong with the generator." Like the thing is just, and it was just white with blue stripes, just a regular looking like. But I'm like, this is, and the dude that was driving with me that day, he was like, "Oh, this is a cool car." I'm like, "You don't understand. Number one, it was Carroll Shelby's car. Number two, it's a Mark II GT40. This is a fucking amazing car.
Yes.
Like, this is not a car that like you just go, oh, that's a cool car. Like, it's so far beyond that as a crazy car, dude.
Mm-hmm.
100%. But that's my dream car. 100% my dream car.
Yeah, if I'm 918 and a Carrera GT.
Oh,
give me both of those.
Right.
Interesting. Yeah.
$3-4 million.
That was that's the car. Though that's the car that I would really want. I mean, and I think the last time one sold, it sold for $20+ million.
You're.
And believe me, I'm the asshole that goes to auction and just blows everybody out of the water.
Right.
Like, I don't care. I'm buying this car.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. If you got
like,
the cash.
That's like the car. Of course, I'm going to be living in a hovel, but that car is going to be parked next to the hovel. That's the type of car that I think they're the coolest cars ever. Because that was the year they stuck the 427 in them.
Yep.
Big block, small car, incredible vehicles. Mike, what's your dream car?
Testarossa.
Remember Black Testarossa?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right, Black Testarossa.
I finally nailed mine down to the Scud.
Oh, you did?
The 430 Scud.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Okay.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
All right, going 430.
Yeah,
The old
430
What transmission though? Because you could get both.
Right. The gated 6.
All right. Yeah. Just that old F1 tranny is fucking so outdated.
Oh yeah,
garbage.
Single clutch.
You could call it garbage because it's garbage.
It is. Yeah, it is. Yeah. So 6-speed Scud.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be sweet.
That would be that V8 just screaming.
Fuck yeah. Hell yeah. Nice.
The sound, I think honestly, new cars miss on the noises that they make.
I mean, the emission shit and all that. Yeah, like they have soft rev limiters now, so half these cars you can't rev above 4,000 RPMs or whatever it is. And shit like that.
It's bullshit, man. It's bullshit.
Yeah, all the emissions and regulations and shit.
Well, Sean, you drive a Volkswagen, and we already know what they did with the emissions.
Right? Shit. Fucked it all.
Yeah, no shit.
Fucked them all.
Yeah, that whole diesel fiasco.
Dude, my sister, they had a Q7 TDI, and they ended up getting... they bought their car back and getting some money and shit for that.
Yeah, it was a big dude. Like, I think the head of Volkswagen was being charged with
went to jail
criminal neglect and shit.
Yeah, that shit was crazy when that happened.
Yeah, it was. When was it? 2018, 2019?
Is it really bad?
No, I think
is
even
it really
further
bad
than
that
that.
I didn't care about it?
Right.
I really don't give a shit.
Neither did I really. To be honest.
I'm like, good. They found a way to get it to pass emissions, and then they
Right.
turned the fucking computer back on, and had it work properly.
No shit.
I mean, that is ingenious. Till
Give
you
it to
get
the
caught.
Germans.
Yep. Till you get caught.
That's right.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. And then, some huge billions and billions of dollars in fines.
So, yeah. Oh my god, I can't believe they're still going though.
Well, dude, it's a Volkswagen
Right.
group. So,
Yeah,
I
they
mean,
do own
Audi,
everything.
Porsche,
Own everything.
they do. Yeah,
They're the
German.
Disney of the car world.
Yeah.
Really,
Oh,
yeah.
that is really true. Yeah.
Buy everything up.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus.
Yeah.
That's crazy shit. SEMA was this past week too, and they had some. Wow, it's
Killer
kind of,
cars.
dude. So many YouTuber cars. It's like a lot
Yeah.
of it is what it was.
It's the place
Ton
to
of
be
them.
if you want.
Tennessee stuff.
Did you see
Yep.
Did you see the old Mustang, mid-engine Mustang?
Yeah, bees
Oh,
for
dude, that
build.
thing is fucking
Dude,
awesome.
that is so
Yeah.
sick.
That's
Such
Yeah.
a cool car.
insane. He also brought his open wheel car they built from scratch. Looks like a futuristic F1 car. They built all the panels and all that shit. It's pretty dope. That's on their
Really?
channel. Yeah, they took that down.
Okay.
TJ Hunt's BRZ kit, the Street Hunter kit for that. Did you see that?
It did
I
not.
did not.
Oh, hold on. Let me get that for you. And his Street Hunter kit for the Z car. It's fucking sick. Let me find it. I'll send it over. Yeah, they had so much shit at SEMA.
Yeah, it's Civic Type R's are hitting dealerships.
Yep.
So they're starting to.
Starting to
I
come
know
out.
the company Honda, who tuning and stuff like that. They just got theirs. They got a red one. Another smaller YouTuber guy. He just picked his up. So I'm wondering how much those guys were paying for him. Because that car with destination is just under 45 grand. I think it's 44,895 or whatever.
Hell yeah.
what is going on with the car market collapse too?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
started to
dude.
explode. Big time.
Again, the economy was booming.
Right.
People were making money.
Not no
Shit
more.
was cheap. Interest rates were low. And now gas is, whatever it is in your part of the country.
Still,
$4
I think
plus
$4.99
$5.
for regular now.
Is it?
Yeah.
It was cheaper. Fuel was cheaper in California than it is here.
What? Shut up.
Yep, it was cheaper in Huntington Beach than it was here.
No shit.
Wow. But gas prices and the economy taking a turn, and people are can't make those. But they said August of this year, the average car payment is $744 in America.
Jesus.
So, feed the kids,
Spend that
pay the
money.
mortgage, or
Spend
let the
some
car
money.
payment go. Yeah, and a video I posted, the guy it cut off, but he was saying there were like 15,000 cars.
A month.
I don't know if that was a month
Jesus.
or his
He
bank.
said it's 15,000 cars a month.
Okay,
Month?
yeah,
I just
month.
watched it.
yeah. So 15,000.
Dude, that's
and that could just be
insane.
them. Yeah. I mean, so Jimmy, you saw the lot. It was just a sea of fucking cars.
It was a sea of fairly new
New
automobiles.
cars.
Oh, damn.
Beamers, fucking new minivans. Yeah.
Get
just,
those at repo.
Yep.
Well,
The
and that's
auction.
what it was like. Well, that's funny because I was like, I want to buy the new Maverick,
Right.
and then was like, you know what? I'm going to wait a couple years and get some of the cars on, wait for them to go on the used market. Well, I think that's a good idea.
Oh, yeah.
I think the prices are going to be so low that it's going to be just
Oh,
way more
they're
economical.
just want to get rid of them.
Yep.
But now the interest rates though on used cars are so fucking high.
Yeah.
Then
It's like
almost like, well,
11%.
shit, I'm getting a great deal, but I'm paying what I could be getting for a fucking brand new one. So yeah, I'm waiting until 2024, 2025 at least, before I fucking do anything car wise.
I'm saving up money so that I am not paying a big.
Yeah, car note. I do not want a $744.
No.
I don't even want a $500 fucking car payment.
No, not at all.
No.
Not at all.
Just the first 6 or 8 payments, yeah, that's fine. But when you got fucking 52 of them left, you're like, God damn, dude.
Right.
Fuck. Like shit. But that's just me though. So.
I know. I mean, I'm like, I do not want to have a big car payment. I want to do a big down payment and not have to worry about it. Not have to worry about it.
Exactly.
It's just, I think it's crazy. I think it's absolutely insane what people are paying for cars. And it's completely different if you're. It's completely different if you're making a ton of money, but so many people aren't. Many people, I have a friend that is so far deep in debt that it's like, I have a feeling he probably has a couple mortgages on his house.
Ooh.
He probably has a couple mortgages on his house. I don't think he actually has car payments, but like, I'm sure
he makes a good living too, though, Jimbo?
Nope.
He does not. All right, but he's just maxed out.
He's just maxed out, and he's robbing Peter to pay Paul. And I'm like,
been
why?
In that hole.
Dude, a buddy of mine who sells cars, this lady was coming in, and dude, $100,000 worth of debt, and she's like, "Yeah, don't tell my husband." Motherfucker had no idea, and she's trying to fucking get a new car.
Nope.
And dude, already he's like 100, and she's like, "You're not like, don't tell her you're not going to tell my husband." Something to that effect.
Oh hell no, dude.
Yeah, $100,000+ this bitch has racked up, and
dude,
hubby doesn't even know. I mean, this is a couple of years ago. I hopefully knows now.
Right?
Yeah, she's trying to get a new fucking car, and
well, it sucks too, because, dude, average. I mean, for something decent. I mean, it's like
average,
$40,000.
It's like $48,000 or $49,000. Yeah, it's like fuck, man. Like, fact that I can afford that shit, but I don't want $50,000 for a fucking car. Like $1,000 transportation a month. That to me, again, that's unless you're making $250,000 or whatever, which I am not, obviously. But oh man, just it does to me. It doesn't make sense to
Yeah, if you ain't got it, don't spend it.
Yeah, exactly.
You have to have it to spend it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and the problem is, I think it's a good 75% of people don't, but we've been put in this, there's this idea of that's like it's keeping up with the Joneses.
It is. That's all it is.
I've got to have the newest car, look at the size of my house. That comes out of the 90s and early 2000s.
Yep.
Like, or look at what was happening. It's funny because when I was with my ex, one of my friends was like, "Oh, you need to get you should buy a house right now that that's got the variable interest rate. You can get into one, and then you've got a certain amount of time before you actually have to start paying the principal." And we started looking into it, and both of us were like, "Yeah, no." And then 2007, 2008 hit, and dude.
Oh yeah, I lost my ass in that. That's for sure. Yeah, that shit was horrible.
All right, I'm gonna just play something. So it's a thing from TikTok. I don't have it, but this is a car dealership, and these are some of the car salespeople and finance managers and office managers.
Todd?
Yeah. Dad?
Todd?
Yes.
Oh, there you go.
Tad? Okay.
Yeah.
We
Can't hear
lost
anything.
you for a second.
Yeah.
You hear it?
No,
No, can't hear that.
can't hear it.
Oh, turn it up.
Turn it up.
Doesn't really work.
No.
No, it doesn't work. Doesn't play well through there. Press it.
Still not hearing it?
No,
Not
it's like mumbled.
Shit. All right. Well,
Well-
basically, yeah. All these people are paying anywhere from $1,200 to $1,500 a month for fucking cars.
For a house, right?
No,
For a house?
you would think that would
Huh.
be their mortgage. No, for one guy's got a new 22 Raptor. He's spending 13. His wife has a brand new like Expedition that's spending 1,000. One guy's got a new GMC 2500 truck. He's paying 15. He's got a Cadillac. He's paying 1,200.
Oh my god.
I mean, you're spending, 3+ and just in car payments, not
Right.
insurance and gas
Right.
and maintenance. You're spending well over $4,000 in
Dude,
transportation.
that's crazy.
Yeah,
That's
I mean
crazy.
that's $50,000 a year, and you don't even own them yet. That's just a fucking drive.
Oh yeah.
But
Shouldn't be
yeah,
spending more money on a vehicle than your house, for Christ's sakes.
exactly. It's fucking.
Yeah, it's crazy too. Because the average for a decent house is like $2,000. Mortgage a little more, 2,400.
Yeah.
I got lucky. I refied before all that bullshit happened. So my
Oh, good.
mortgage is
Nice.
only like $987 a month.
Oh, sweet.
So
That's
yeah.
awesome. Yeah, you're locked in at that good interest
Fuck
rate.
yeah.
Because now,
God, it's like
Yeah.
7 or 8 now.
yep.
That shit's
is.
crazy.
It
But,
is. It's ridiculous.
ooh, it's about that time. About hour 45. Good
Damn,
one.
just like that, huh?
Wow.
Yeah.
Doesn't take long, does it?
It doesn't. So we're gonna.
And they're up.
Oh.
Wrap
Hopefully
it
this
up.
is- Hopefully this is irritating.
Wrap
Entertaining. Yeah,
it up. It
entertaining.
is irritating.
Entertaining. Yeah,
Entertaining.
it's crazy. It's crazy what people are paying for cars now.
Yeah.
And I'm glad the car market's got. I mean, $80,000+ for a full size pickup truck.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
So
It's a
crazy.
pickup truck. It's a pickup truck.
Yeah. I mean,
Oh.
yeah, if you want anything, decked out with some of the bells and whistles, you're paying $80,000. A Raptor Bronco, you're paying $75,000 to $80,000. It's mind-boggling. to me.
I
It really
remember
is.
when you could buy, like years ago growing up, like you could buy like a Ford F-150. It'd be like brand new off the lot, 25 grand.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
exactly.
now they're coming off the lot at 80 plus. It's
Oh,
like, what
yeah.
the, it's a
They are.
goddamn
They
fucking
are.
pickup truck. Like, what the fuck?
You know,
Yep. And then when the
It's not
dealer
like it's-
options them out, they're only getting the limiteds and the expensive ones. They're not bringing in the base models. You got to order
Nope.
that shit yourself.
There's no money.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
for your work truck and shit. But
Yeah.
yeah, you want King Ranch, fucking F-350. Oh, that's
Jesus.
$100,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, that shit's crazy.
Pickup
The
truck.
new Raptor R, $115,000
Dude,
for a
so,
truck that's going to get 10 miles.
right?
So again, you're spending $1,000 easy, probably just in gas, if it's going to be your, everyday vehicle and shit like that.
Oh, yeah.
Like again, it's a pickup truck.
Right.
See, that's the thing is I can understand like a truck or car of the average kind of thing spending $60,000 to $80,000 on it if it's a electric car or something where you're going to spend more up front to get the savings in the back end kind of thing,
Yeah.
like, but when it's something like that, a truck that like for 80 grand that you're going to spend 80 grand in fuel every goddamn year.
Right.
For it. Why? Like,
Yeah. People have more money or a lot.
brains.
Sometimes, and, just whatever. I'm just not one of those fucking people.
Yeah, more, what is it? More dollars than cents.
Sense, yeah, exactly.
Mo dollars.
Yeah, it's just crazy. Stop doing that. Stop. And you're just feeding the market.
Feed it.
You're just
Exactly.
feeding the market.
But like you said earlier, it's people just trying to compete with the junk. Oh, my neighbor's got the newest and latest and greatest. I gotta fucking get it, and
it's all imploding right now.
Yeah, it is. It is. So if anybody listen, you're in the market for a car, try to hold out a couple more months.
Oh yeah.
If you can.
Hopefully by next year, if we don't get all blown to hell.
Yeah. Right.
Fuck. Jesus.
I hope I get blown in the next couple of years.
Right.
Or months. Or weeks. That's what I'm hoping for.
Shit. Tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Well, sorry, I'm not going to be on, boys.
All right. Jimbo will be busy. Well, it was a good episode. Oh, real quick, the Calsonic GT500 Nissan Z first year in Super GT won the championship.
Right.
Right?
Oh, wow.
Nissan.
Nice.
Just coming in
yeah.
strong, man. Can't wait for
They
that
are.
new Nissan Nismo Z to come out next June. That thing's going to be sick. And I hopefully interest they'll be doing a 2%, not no 7. Because I swear
Right,
each
exactly.
week Nissan goes up. It's insane.
Yeah, well, the feds keep raising interest rates, so
Sure do. More money. Give me my money. All right, good episode, guys. Number 11's in the books. Any last words?
just have a good week of racing.
Yep.
Join us on our stream tonight if you're watching on the Monday night on our.
Yeah, don't forget
Affiliates.
PDX. Don't forget PDX Sim Team's Instagram.
Instagrams and YouTube.
Ask us some questions.
Sim_team. If you have questions, anything, go ahead and ask us, and or maybe topics to talk about. Ooh, in the next couple of weeks, we might have an American YouTube star on.
Ooh. Hell yeah.
So, yeah.
And then in December, possibly UK streamer will be joining us as well.
Oh,
So we got a couple people kind of lined up.
Man, I'm not gonna say anything about Ali being basic,
Right?
but it's not. It's definitely
Yeah,
not.
not. Be cool. Not him.
Nice.
It's not. It's not. So
They are friends.
Yeah.
He is friends with the person we're going to be having on.
That's right.
Don't give hints. Don't give hints.
No hints.
yeah, no hints. No hints.
Make
Cool.
it a surprise.
Yeah, check out the YouTube channel. I just put up a new video. PDX Sim Team versus Grove Street Racing. Pretty good video. Go check it out. It was a good race. Daily
Yep.
C. So, yeah. If nothing else.
Yeah. It was a good race.
It was.
Worth watching.
I'm
Yeah.
just gonna say this: Mike qualified second behind Grove Street.
Yeah, on his ass. On it.
Yeah.
Like amazing driving by Mike.
Yes.
Yes.
Just killing it lately.
Yep,
Yeah.
very much so.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. All right, we'll see you guys next Monday.
Have a good one.
Peace. Yeah.